Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're down at Stanley Villa fishing episode 3 of the campaign. We're in peg 3, which is named the Rushes, which is on the far middle bank across from the island, and we've got this nice bay of rushes here, so there's definitely going to be a rod down there. We're trialling out a new bait today and going off the results of the last session, episode 2. If you want to find out the results, go and watch it. I'll put a link down below. Yes, I'm going to be doing boilie only approach because the results were just mega. So yeah, stay tuned, follow along. Right guys, if you've been following our channel, you would know that in my second session I was trialling out a few different methods. Obviously the PVA bag against the boilie only approach, and then obviously I'm doing a review on my new reels. And today, which is episode 3 at Stanley Villa, we've got a new bait to try out. So there's a lad I know called Ben. Won't say his surname, don't know if he wants to know, but he's one of the owners of Blackpool Baits, and he's a great fisherman, angler. You know, he knows his stuff. He's done it since he was a kid like myself, you know. He's been all over the place fishing, up down south. The fish is just washed over there. That's good, that's good. But anyway, he's come up with a bait company called Blackpool Baits. First time I've tried it, he's done me a goodie bag, which to be fair looks unreal, so yeah, I'll show you now. Blackpool Baits, amino fish and garlic, and these are wafters. Wow, they smell unreal. Look at that. These baits are all freshly made for the order, so when you put your order in, they are freshly made there and then. I mean, that's the wafter. Smells unreal. I think the 15mm. We've got bottom baits here. Look at that. Okay. Wow. I'll tell you what, you don't need to be adding any more additives to this because it's got enough pop-ups. Again, they smell superb. Quality stuff. I think there's one more sub here. Oh no, what's this? Oh, got some paste. Nice. So this, I've never actually used paste before in my fishing, so this will be interesting. And I've also got 2 kilo 12mm bottom baits, and that's how they come. Herb pack sealed, 500 grams. I've got 4 bags. Superb. Quality's unreal. Boilies smell fantastic. Oh, nice. Nice little 12mm boilies there. Smell absolutely unreal. I know I've said that about 4 times, but they do. Wow. Well yeah, there you have it. We're going to be trialling out that bait today and tonight, and obviously tomorrow morning. We're here for 24 hours. It's now about 3 o'clock. It's a bit of an unorganised session. I booked it last night. messaged Ben last minute. He supplied me with this kit here, so appreciate it, lad. Really do appreciate it, and hopefully we'll bag up, and I'm sure we will, because I've got every faith in Ben and his knowledge in fishing. So yeah, alright, keep watching and you'll find out more. First one of the session, fallen to the Blackpool baits, wafter, stuck down the right hand side of the margin by the rushes, fished over some amino fish and garlic, 12mm boilies. Right guys, so we just slipped back that first fish, which was obviously a low double, and obviously before then I've done a bit more of a move around with the rods, because where I was fishing I was sticking out the 12mm boilies, but they weren't quite reaching the spot I found. So now I found another spot a bit closer in, but then I've realised I've got a spom in the bucket, so now I've just created a little boilie mix. Well, it's just 12mm boilies and some leftover boilies from last time. I've just spotted them out at about 11 wraps, put about 4 or 5 spoms over the top and a few liners. Obviously it was the margin rod that went off, not the one I just spotted bait over, so I'm assuming it's going to give it a bit of time to settle, and I'm pretty sure I'll have a fish off that baited up spot. Right, so we're going into the evening now. Before I do my last cast, I'm just gonna I got a little bite. Whenever you're doing something, cooking, talking, filming, tying rigs, you get bites. It's a pain in the ass. Right, anyway, right, so I'm on margin rod down to the right, behind here on the rushes. I'm fishing a wafter. However, as I said earlier on in the video, I've never used paste before, my idea of this is you apply it around your hook bait and it just sort of leaks off the traction, and eventually it falls off, and then you've just got your wafter. Could be wrong, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Or what do you do? Do you just apply it around your lead or something? I don't know, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the wafter, press it into the center of this, like so. Just mold it around the wafter. Might have a fish here, guys. Just give it a little. Right, now that's gone from a 15mm wafter to like a 25mm wafter paste. So I'm gonna fish that on my hook bait. If I'm wrong, I'll find out. But if I'm right, we're winning. But yeah, let us know in the comments below if you do use paste in your hook baits, and what hook baits do you use paste for. Fucking wasp. Shit, sorry. Ah! I can just stab myself, man. Fucking hell. Oh, getting bites. I'd be inclined to say I do actually have a fish on. But I could be wrong. I'd probably say I put too much paste on this. So I'm mostly about 2-3 hours into the session. I've only had one fish. However, I'm pretty sure I know why. And I'm only fishing with bigger baits. Obviously I want to catch the bigger fish. And that is probably why I'm not getting so many runs as the last 2 sessions. But this is why we do it, innit, guys? We do it to find out ways to catching more fish, bigger fish, the fish you want, you know what I mean? Anyway, I've put it onto my hair now. So I'm just going to apply this paste around the hair, see if that helps. Look at that. If that's a bite, then happy days. Alright. Look at the colours on this one. Nice orange bottom, darker top, lovely mirror. Second one of the session. Again, down the margin on the Blackpool baits, amino fish and garlic wafter. Applied some of that paste. I reckon that's done the job, because on the other rod I applied paste again. That went off, but I don't know what happened. There was no fish. But yes, look at that. Here we go. Just look at them colours. Quality. Third fish of the session. Oh, this has come off the far spot on the snowman rig with the bottom bait, amino fish, garlic, 15mm. We're topped off with a white 10mm pop up. Again, fished over the 12mm amino boilies. All fish are welcome. We work our way through, don't we? First comment, number 4, down the margin on the amino fish wafter. Come on, can we get big ones today? Nice little comment here. Fish number 5, this one was down the margin. Not the biggest, but again, fish number 6. Method's working. Again, this one fell to the snowman, topped off with a yellow pop-up. Right guys, that's a wrap. We've done about 7-8 fish on episode 3. Not the most prolific session I was hoping for, but it was very much unorganised and last minute, so maybe the swim I was in, not sure, not making excuses out, but we never managed to get into any of the big girls. I think we'll have to rethink our strategy for next time. At least something good came out of the session. I've got a new bait company now, obviously Blackpool baits. I think the baits I used on this session were unreal, they smelt amazing. The paste, I've never used that before apart from this session, and I think that's a game changer because it's just added attraction, isn't it? You wrap it around your bottom bait, your hook bait, whatever. I think that's how you do it, that's how I did it, and leaks off attraction, and yeah, doesn't affect your rig or your casting accuracy or anything. like as opposed to when you use like PVA mesh and that. Unfortunately, we never got the 30, but again, it's a learning curve we were in. It's a new swim of fish. Not particularly my best swim, I don't think, but yeah, we go home, we think again, be more organised, and come back for episode 4. And hopefully we do get that 30 this year, hopefully, and then I can move on to something new. But yeah, thanks for watching, stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, comment, like, share, and yeah, keep following the page, guys. Follow our social medias, Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, all under the same name, Atlaua Fishing. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.